Nah, I'm not gonna rap here, but you know what? On first impressions, Lisbon got a bad rap. What happened? Well, for starters, don't get scammed at the airport taxi rent. It costs 10 euros to get to town, not 40. But that's on me. We hit the middle of town early in the AMs and head to a 6-story tall villa. Incredible. But I'm a dad. I don't like getting scammed. I gotta shake this off. Okay.
Can you stop, please?
Sorry?
Can you stop in your phone and you're not talking?
The place, surreal, quiet, beautiful. Wow. I thought, yes, you know, screw that guy. This is a cool town. But then I heard it. Off in the distance, a sound no traveler wants to hear. The blood-curdling sound. An alarm that tranquility is over. Back in 1755, a massive tsunami, like 60 feet high, wiped out this town. Lisbon was basically the center of the universe. So, we checked out what was left. A new white water took over. Instead of 60 feet, it was 60 years old. White hair everywhere, crashing into town, destroying everything in its path. You know what? Let them have their fun, right? They've earned it. But it was a little overwhelming, a little disappointing. Did we just move into a tourist trap? Let's find somewhere a bit more relaxed. Pink Street, totally not a tourist trap, right? Lol. But home of the infamous Sol y Pesca. It's a one-stop shop for everything canned fish. This was my kind of place, baby. Though, I get it's not for everyone, but holy moly, check out the canned silver, gold, these bullions of the most beautiful seafood from around the world. Nova went fishing, and we grabbed a couple of brews and gazed out at the valley of anchovies. Awesome anchovies, sardines that melt in your mouth, and tuna with those succulent flavors of garlic and olive oil. Way too much to choose from. This is a spot for no frills, family-owned seafood fare, and that's right, Nova went for a deep dive too. What'd you find, sailor? Alright, time to run this guy out. The Lisbon walking tour of kids' playgrounds begin. The boys got a lot of built-up energy, and yeah, built-up boogers too. We get to the hotspot, but these footpaths with this stroller, it was pushing it to the limits, but we made it. Good workout for the glutes, getting into shape, you know what. Where can I find a drink at a kids' park? Best thing about the parks, when you find them, they're always right next to the bar. You bloody beauty. Alright, let's head to stop number 2. Beautiful old buildings. Let's keep this rolling. But it's a great day to be at the playground. Found another awesome playground. And off to the bar. When's the last time we've had a sesh at the park? Maybe when I was 15? Let's go. Another awesome playground. Fun. Alright. Off to the bar. Honestly, it felt so weird, but so right. A couple of brews, the boy playing on the swing at the park, having fun. This one was a little shy about it at first. Where is she? Can you... wait. Oh, there she is. As the sun sets and me and Nova gaze out of our hotel window. Yeah, that's where we were, and it wasn't too expensive, actually. We wake up. Nova goes back to sleep in his little bed though. Gets up again in the morning, does some paperwork. but he keeps on pointing at something out there. What is that? He's like, hey, can we go to that castle? All right, let's go, mate. We get up before the crowds do and make our way up. 2,000 steps, 2,000 foot elevation. I don't know, it felt like it. A masterpiece and a maze, but we're coming in hot. Oh yeah, that stroller on the left? I had to carry that one up, but good job, mate. A little mid-climb pit stop, watched by the locals. We keep moving up, and we see it on the top there. The Holy Grail. The mission of the day. Alright, here's to the next step. These beautiful winding streets, but you know, if they can do it, so can we. Every time we go up, it seems we're getting a little further away. I should have hired one of those, damn it! The second wind kicks in, and this is the final leg of the race. I know. Someone is getting tired and she's almost fed up. But you know what? Good things come to those who wait. We're almost there. She points to the spire.
It's not the worst view in the world.
Wait, are we supposed to be there?
No, that's the fort. That's different.
I think we've had enough walking for today. It's wine time, and some relaxing views to boot. The boy takes another nap, and we stop by one of the most sought-after seafood spots up here. It was incredible. Fido was playing in the background with some fresh mussels. We got some grilled prawns and some beautiful full sardines and potatoes. We stopped for a refresh and headed back down the back end with some of the beautiful sights on the way. We kept to the left, crawling down, and followed the waterfront until we hit one of the most amazing local vibes you could ever imagine. We stumbled upon it. The wharf, the harbour, whatever you want to call it. We called it a vibe. Open to young and old, this place had everything. Beer, wine, liquor, people grooving, DJ on the decks, hot meats on the roast. Everyone's snacking, everyone's refueling. Viva this town! As the sun sets, the air stayed warm, and so did the love in the atmosphere. Everyone goes for one last hurrah. Local vibe, tourist hotspot, legendary. After this day, my mind started to shift. Maybe this was the place. And hey, we both got freebies each night, so we went to the alleys. Alleys after alleys after alleys of drunkenness, debaucheries, and everything in between. This is all the footage I took because honestly, I couldn't function by the end of it. Alright, last day. We need to make this a relaxing one. Where else to go but the beautiful, famous Portugal beaches? Ah, what a choice. I can't believe we almost didn't go here, but it was absolutely incredible. White sand, soft, warm sunshine, hospitable locals, amazing beachside bars and restaurants. Another nap for the big fella, and we take a couple of local suggestions and complete the vibe. And what an incredible end to our Portugal journey. It started off as a bit of a misstep and ended up brutally convinced that this place is something special. Make sure to join us on our next adventure. Video will be released soon. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're just a family that goes.